Alright, a quick update on Bonfida. So I haven't been updating this for probably the past 4 or 5 days, and that is literally because, we've literally just been trading in a very flat range. We've been doing nothing but go sideways for the past 5 days, so it would really be pointless to include this in my daily TA when nothing's going on. But just to reiterate for people that are new, we've been talking about how the macro downtrend is still very much in place for Bonfida token. The bullish market structure has been completely invalidated. I won't draw a fib to prove it because I mean you can really see the fib would start here. I mean I'll just draw it for fun, but you can see even if I draw it to the candle body close, we're miles below the 786. So in my last video I was predicting a breakdown coming for Bonfida. I did not expect that we were just going to go sideways for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days basically, which is why I haven't been updating you. But I will still I will start maybe switching this back to daily uploads once we start moving. Like I can't make daily uploads when we're just going sideways on this. So just to reiterate, we do have this this bottom pattern down here at 162. We are still above 162, so we haven't broken below it yet. But in the macro term, or even in the slightly micro term, you can see we do have all of these lower highs and lower highs going all the way back down here. So we are still in a very steep downtrend. I said for me to break bullish, we do need to break above this previous high here at 390. Once we do break this high at 390, I'd be much more inclined to have a nice long on Bonfida, because it does have a pretty cheap market cap. So I think once it starts waking up, once it starts going on a run, it can have a lot of moves to the upside, like it did in this previous rally, where it basically just went up for what, like 2 months straight without taking a breather whatsoever. I mean, we literally ran 1, 2, 3 months, four months, and then on this 4th month it was the time when we were done for. So when we do have that break up, I think it will be very big. But in the short term, I am still looking at this breakdown down to this 133, 134 level where this previous low is. I do think we have a range of touch points down here that we can talk about, but once again, I mean, we've just been traveling sideways for the past 5 to 6 days. I will update you, like I said, once we do break below here, or if we do have a strong bounce, because if we do have a strong bounce, I do think we'd come up to maybe the 230 region. I wouldn't pay too much attention to the price targets to the upside, because we do have a lot of resistance coming in, which is why I've got this big red box. Once we hop above 390, I would be buying on a retest. So if we did something like this, had a big move up, I would be buying once we retested and broke above all of these levels, because once again, if we do come back to the market structure on the macro, once we've done that, we've broken below the 236. The next level up is between this 382 and the 200-day moving average, and from the breakout, literally like a 32% increase, and then we've got 56, and then back up at the 618 is an 86% move. So you're not going to be missing out if you don't buy down here, in my opinion, because we still could go lower and then you might get another opportunity to buy if we double bottom. I'm personally not buying right now. I'm waiting for a decision, like I have been for the past couple of weeks or the past month, and we just haven't made that decision. We're going sideways. So once again, I'll update you when we make a decision, but keep an eye on 160, 161, 162, this kind of region here. Around it down to 160 just to make it safe. I think once we have we've had daily closes below here anyway, and we just have been going sideways. So I still do think we are going to come down here, 16.5% drop. Nothing has changed at all. So yeah, that is basically all I see for Bonfida. I am waiting for another move down to the 133s or lower before I do accumulate on spot, and if that never happens and we do just initiate a massive rally, so be it. Once we break above the 390, backtest it, I would be very happy to accumulate or buy a short-term position there, because we would have only hopped above the first macro fib. Like, we do have a massive bunch of levels that we could potentially be taking profits all the way up here, which are, you know, massive trades. So I'm still on the sidelines. I am expecting a breakdown. If that doesn't happen, we need to break above 390. Otherwise, the macro market structure is still very much bearish. So that is all I see for Bonfida. If you are holding it, best of luck. And once again, I'll update you once we finally make a decision, whether that's, you know, tomorrow or another month from now. So yeah, that's all I see for Bonfida. Once again, none of this is financial advice. It's just my own opinion on the market. Cowboy out. Peace.